Good morning. Um, Getting prepared for, else forgive me, this hair. I really need it done. But anyways, getting prepared for therapy this morning. Um, yeah, and been up for a while. I was kind of just chilling, laying down. Wasn't quite ready to get out of bed. And so, yeah. But um, I read my scripture. Thing I need to do, I need to check my blood pressure, my sugar, all of those things. So, just thought I'd drop in. Got my, I think I told you guys I did. I got my pull-ups yesterday, and then I got my bed pass this morning. My sister ordered those for me because my nephew finally paid me back, so that I can order them. I checked out some places yesterday that my insurance, the social worker, gave me some resources that could possibly help me out with supplies, but haven't heard anything back from any of them. One place I did talk to someone, and you have to apply. I think it's I don't know if I can say the name of the company, so I won't say it. But you have to. And I told her that I had applied, but the last time I applied, I ended up in the hospital. They did tell me I was approved, but again, I was in the hospital at the time. So, but she said I would have to reapply at this point. So, yeah. But we'll reach out to them again today because, I mean, if I ever run into a situation like this time around, it's normally I'm okay, because usually my nieces pay me back, or somebody's paid me back some money, and that usually is what helps me order the supplies, or worst case scenario, I've had to reach out to my brother, who I truly appreciate, and one of these days I'm gonna be able to pay all of them back, to be honest. So, but him especially, because he don't ask no questions. He just, if you ask for it and he got it, yeah. So he just had his anniversary on the 4th of July, from, I think he said 17 years, 11 years or 17, I'm not sure, being out of prison. So that was a blessing. But this girl come bringing me food that I didn't ask her for, and then her mama on board with that. Like, you're not gonna make me eat nothing. Let me just say that. And then they calling me. I know she can hear me talking on the video, but she yelling my name, and then she talk about me. She talk about people yelling in the background, but guess who yelling in the background? Oh, y'all forgive me. I thought I saw something on the lip. I don't know. But anyway. So yeah, there's that. I don't want it. I'm just gonna be honest. I was gonna just eat some fruit. I bought a bunch of fruit, I think I told you. I ended up having to take my blender slash food processor. It was a compo. Back to the store yesterday because somebody dropped it and broke one of the parts, so it wouldn't work. So I couldn't make my smoothie yesterday. So I just ended up eating the cut up fruit, and that was my brunch, I guess, breakfast and lunch. So, yeah. But I do have to take my medicine and stuff. They're right about that, but they're still not going to decide what I'm going to eat or what I'm going to do to prepare for it. So, yeah. Y'all pray for me. I don't know what's going to go on in therapy today. I don't really have, because I think me doing these videos has been truly therapeutic. But at the same time, I don't want it to take away from my actual therapy. So there's that. But I do have to get a letter of support so I can discuss that with her for the surgery. Scheduled for my colonoscopy and endoscopy. So that's in September, which kind of had me a little worried. I'm like, because if I want to get this done by October, but they said it was nothing where I'll be cut. It's a same day procedure. And if it came down to it and I needed to do the surgery, I guess the next day they're saying I would still be fine. So there's that. But it's moving along. We're gonna, after therapy, work on trying to finish up those videos and take those tests. So pray for me on that. We've been doing pretty good on that respect. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and get going with this, checking my blood pressure and blood sugar and stuff so I can take my meds. All right. I'll talk to you after therapy. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.